Swerving on the road and in his marriage, Justin Timberlake is reportedly on thin ice with Jessica Biel, and the internet is definitely not crying him a river.
This is really hard, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
The rumors about Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake's supposed marital strife were finally starting to quiet down when Timberlake got arrested for driving while intoxicated on June 18th. But Biel's reported reaction to her husband getting his mugshot taken has reopened the floodgates. A source spoke to Us Weekly about how Biel felt when she learned her husband had been arrested in the Hamptons, saying, "Jessica is extremely upset. She was shocked to hear the news and had no idea as she was working. She was really worried about him." The source also shared that Timberlake had not been drinking heavily before he was pulled over and placed in the backseat of a police car, and had even told Biel that he'd been, quote, barely drinking. Apparently, it's customary for Biel to take her husband at his word, so if she believed him, she might not view his DWI as a major red flag. However, the haters who are not forgiving of Timberlake's past behavior are a different story, and critics of the singer overwhelmingly agree that Biel needs to see him out the door. One person took to X to write, "Troublemaker, you should leave him, girl." Another person jumped on to say, "Divorce coming in 3, 2, 1. Unfortunately, this isn't the first time Timberlake's drinking has landed him in hot water. There's no way the singer's critics were going to forget a scandal from 2019. That's the year Timberlake and his Palmer co-star Alicia Wainwright were photographed touching hands during a boozy outing.
He was more than lit.
Yes.
Yeah.
After the photo sparked rumors that he was cheating on Biel, Timberlake issued a public apology to Biel in a since-deleted Instagram post saying in part, "I drank way too much that night and regret my behavior." Well, the internet has a long memory, and that incident was on the minds of many after they heard that Biel was unhappy about Timberlake's DWI. One tweet read, "I don't know how she's still with him. Had a drunk incident with a woman years ago." Another person said, "I honestly don't feel sorry for her at all. She knew years before he has a problem with drinking and cheating." Biel did garner some sympathy online, although a comment from one ex-user who felt sorry for her could be construed as just a tad shady. The comment said, "Poor Jessica, she's always left there to pick up the pieces and be a doormat by this man." So are these commenters just shouting into a void? Hating just to hate?
Listen to me, son. Kids are mean.
Well, some insiders also seem to think the couple's marriage is on more rocks than a tequila mule. Timberlake recently got yet another flood of bad press after Britney Spears shared some heartbreaking details about the relationship in her 2023 memoir, The Woman in Me. Although Timberlake himself has not blamed his ex for his DWI arrest, one insider told the Daily Mail, "Justin has been stressed over the Britney drama that happened at the end of last year, and some of us noticed that he was drinking more." The source insisted that Timberlake is not struggling with alcoholism, but another insider told Life and Style in early 2024 that some of the revelations in the memoir did have a massive impact on his current relationship. The source said, "Britney's book revelations brought up more of Jessica's trust issues. The truth is, Jessica is tired of trying to get past things with Justin." Some of the claims Spears made in her memoir are that Timberlake pressured her to have an abortion and may have been unfaithful. Speaking about Timberlake and Biel, the source added to Life and Style, "Though they do love each other, all of the couple's therapy they've undergone simply isn't fixing some of their underlying issues."